Welcome, boils and ghouls. Welcome to the Crypt of Terror. This is your horror host, the Crypt Keeper, inviting you in to hear another ghastly selection from my disgusting collection. Perhaps before I start my chilling tale, you might like to play a little game with me. Like, say, Old Maid. I have a real live old maid. No? Oh, too bad. Then I'll begin the blood-curdling yarn I call Fair Tonight, followed by increasing clottiness. You slam down the trunk lid of your taxicab and look around. The night is damp and a faint trace of fog drifts in from the bay, chilling you to the bone. You stand there for a moment, shivering. You fumble in your jacket pocket for a cigarette, pull out a half-empty pack and shake one between your lips. The flame of the match, flaring up in the gloom, burns your eyes, and even after you've blown it out, its glow still dances before you.
Nice night for a murder.
You shuffle around to the front of your cab, swing open the door, and settle inside on the moist, cold leather driver's seat. You sit there for a moment, sucking in the dry smoke from your butt and swallowing it whole into your lungs. Then you start the engine.
Think I'll cruise the west side tonight.
The fog has settled its blanket of gray mist upon your windshield, so you snap on the wipers. Industrious little fingers whip back and forth, shaming the water away. You peer through the clear opening at the distorted asphalt ahead. The streets are deserted.
Cripes, not a soul around. What a night to try to scrape up a fare.
Now it has begun to rain, a soft drizzle at first, then heavier and heavier. The water cascading before you. The industrious little wipers scrambling madly back and forth, clearing it away first to one side, then the other.
Well, that finishes it. I'll never get a fare now.
You cruise for a little while longer, searching the sidewalks for a signaling passerby, a homeward bound customer. But you see no one. You shrug and pull up to a deserted hack stand.
No use wasting gas. I'll park here by the subway exit.
You shut off the engine and sit back, extracting another butt from your emptying pack. A roar below tells you that a subway train has pulled in. A few seconds later, figures pour from the subway exit.
Taxi! Taxi, lady! Taxi!
The subway riders hurry off into the wet gloom. The newsie at the corner calls after them, trying to unload his night's paper order. Read all about it! Another body found! Another murder! Read all about it!
Taxi! Taxi!
The rushing shadows are gone. The night and the rain settle down again. You stare across the mirrored sidewalk to the newsstand. Another murder. Curiosity gets the better of you. You snap open the cab door and dart through the rain to the protection of the stand's overhang. Paper, mister?
Yeah, thanks.
You settle back in your cab once more, light up another butt, and open the paper. The headlines scream at you.
The corpse of a 30-year-old woman was found drained of its blood last night. This is the 13th victim to date.
Another murder. 13 of them now. Each body drained of its blood. Your eyes sweep over the columns of tiny print, the gory details. Suddenly, a paragraph catches your attention.
A suggestion that a vampire might be responsible for these murders was offered by Dr. Egbert Mueller, noted mythologist. Police have refuted this possibility.
You shiver. The work of a vampire. You look around uncomfortably, peering out at the downpour. The rain pounds down on your cab roof, chattering loudly.
A vampire? Who would believe it?
The night swims in a torrent before your eyes. The darkness melts from the blackness above and spatters down on the engine hood. Cascades down the windshield in sheets of dancing lights. Suddenly, he is beside you, his black overcoat collar turned up, covering the lower part of his face. His black hat brim turned down, shielding the upper part. Only his eyes glare like firelights from the recesses of their sockets.
Busy? No siree, hop in. Where to?
He mutters the street and number and slides into the back seat. He carries a briefcase which he holds on his lap. You mesh gears and pull away, grinning. A customer, at last. You glance at him in the mirror.
Rotten weather, eh?
I hadn't noticed. His answer is curt, almost insulting. It is a brief announcement that he cares not to converse. You shrug and guide your heap through the reflections and the torrents toward the address he's given you. All right, stop here.
Yes, sir.
The street is in one of the worst neighborhoods in the city, a narrow, litter-strewn cobblestone alley meshed between sad-faced, starving tenements. Your fare steps out into the downpour. Wait here for me.
Yes, sir.
He scurries into a darkened hallway and disappears into the shadows. You shrug, glance at the meter, and settle back to wait. The rain is letting up now. The street is a black mirror reflecting the squalor that rims it at either curb. Something in the mirror catches your eye.
His briefcase.
You turn around and stare at the shiny new leather briefcase your customer has left on the back seat. The gold initials pulsate in the light from the street lamp.
E.M.Ph.D. E.M.Ph.D. What is there about those initials?
The newspaper rolled up beside you reminds you, of course.
Of course! E.M. Egbert Mueller, the noted mythologist. The man who is trying to convince the police that the murderer is a vampire.
You pull out your pack of butts, fishing for another cigarette. The pack is empty. You curse. Far down the block at the corner, a dim light filters through a store window, silhouetting the letters painted on it.
Bar. They'd have a cigarette machine.
You swing from the cab and start down the long dark street. The rain has stopped. A muddy stream of water rushing headlong at the curbside pours down into a foul-smelling sewer, pulling the last traces of rain with it. Up above, the clouds are breaking up, and here and there a star blinks through a black hole in the gray cover.
Going to be a nice night after all.
You're almost to the corner when the lights in the bar window disappear and blackness descends. The sign in the door laughs at you, and the laugh echoes over the slick streets and off the grinning faces of the tenements.
Closed. Blast it.
The laugh dies, silence closes in, thick, black, frightening silence. Strange. No radio playing, no baby crying, no sounds of the people that live behind the mute tenement facades. Just silence.
No wonder. These tenements are all boarded up. They're deserted.
Then why the bar? What business could a bar do in a condemned tenement district? You start back toward your cab, and then you hear them. At first you think they're echoes of your own, but when you stop, they continue.
Footsteps. Someone's following me.
You quicken your steps. The cab is 1,000,000 miles away. Behind you, the footsteps increase their tempo too. You begin to run.
The cab! I'll never reach it in time.
The open hallway yawns at you. You duck in, cringing in the shadows. A figure hurries by. Black overcoat, black hat.
Him! My customer. Mueller.
You hear his footsteps pounding up the block. In your chest, your heart is pounding too. Then the footsteps stop, and your heart skips a beat.
He's coming back.
You back off into the gloom. The footsteps approach. He stands framed in the hallway entrance, his eyes burning like 2 white-hot coals. You can't escape, my friend. You're trapped. His eyes seem to pierce the darkness, seem to search you out of the shadows. Can he see you there? Can his eyes penetrate the night like
a bat's. Like a vampire's.
You shriek. You open your quivering lips and you shriek and you turn and run down the long black corridor, stumbling, getting up, running again. It's no use. You're trapped. I've caught you.
No. No.
The cellar door hangs crazily on broken, rusted hinges. Steps lead downward into blackness. You lunge through.
Got to escape. Got to...
The steps, rotted and decayed, give way beneath your weight and you plunge into the darkness.
Yeah!
You struggle to your feet. Above you, your customer peers down through the cellar doorway. You're trapped! And his laugh echoes loudly through the damp, dark cellar. Suddenly, there are strange sounds about you, creaking noises and deep sighs and flutterings in the dark. The cellar is filled with long, evil-looking boxes. No, not boxes at all.
Coffins!
The lids have come alive now, slipping from the coffins, swinging upward, falling back. Gaunt-faced figures with slanted eyes and fanged mouths oozing spittle rise from their depths.
No. No!
They stumble toward you, shrieking, laughing, reaching out.
Vampires!
And then they are upon you, their fangs ripping and tearing at your flesh, their dry lips closing over your wounds, drawing the life fluid that pours red from them. And you scream. You are helpless under their onslaught. There is nothing else to do but scream. The scream echoes and re-echoes in your ears. You claw at the cold leather seat, and you open your eyes.
Huh? What? Where am I?
The rain chatters on your cab roof. People pour from the subway exit. The newsy chants at them. Read all about it. Another body found. Another murder. Read all about it. You're back at the hack stand by the subway exit. The realization dawns upon you.
I fell asleep. I've been dreaming.
You stare at the open paper on your lap. His name seems to rise from the blocks of type, magnified, black and shining.
Dr. Egbert Mueller. Why did I dream about him? Why?
And then he is beside you, his black overcoat pulled up, his black hat brim turned down, and his eyes glaring like firelights.
Busy? No siree, hop in. Where to?
You don't have to look at the initials on the briefcase he is carrying. You know who he is. He mutters the street and number and slides into the back seat. You mesh gears and pull away.
Why did I dream about him and the vampires attacking me? What did it all mean?
Suddenly, you know the meaning of your nightmare, and you know what you must do. This isn't the way.
It's a shortcut, Dr. Mueller.
You stop the cab. It's one of the worst neighborhoods in the city. The neighborhood you dreamed about. You know me.
Yes, Doctor. Get out.
It's clear now. The whole dream is clear. Dr. Egbert Mueller is a threat to you. That's why you dreamed of him. Following you. Tracking you down. My briefcase. I left it on the seat.
You won't need it, Doc.
And the vampires. The ones that attacked you in the cellar. Dr. Mueller knows about vampires. All about them. Sooner or later he'd convince the police. Where are you taking me? This hallway. It's so dark.
Keep going.
It would be his vast knowledge of vampires that would finally mean your ultimate death. The dream made sense. The dream was a warning. Who are you? Who? Oh, no. No! Mein Gott!
Yes, Doctor. Yes.
He struggles, but you are strong. You bend and sink your fangs into his soft white gurgling neck, drawing in the thick red life fluid that you must have. And when the last drop is gone, you fling his lifeless body down the rotted cellar steps with the others. Only 13 victims? Ha! Wait till they find the rest down there. As dawn breaks, you open the trunk of your cab, crawl in onto the thin layer of soil, and yawn.
I'd better get a good night's rest today. Imagine a vampire falling asleep at night and dreaming yet.
Now, some people might accuse me of spinning hack yarns, but you wouldn't agree, would you, kiddies? The only thing I'm guilty of is taxiing your imagination once in a while. Well, I've got to meet her friend, so I'll turn you over to the Vault Keeper for his offering. Who's the friend, you ask? Oh, some sucker I know. They spotted him as a hick when he came to New York. Sold him the Vampire State Building. Isn't that a bloody shame? Bye now. Dig you later.